It's very interesting to me, the questions that my real estate VAs ask me in my coaching community about what it's going to be like when they're interacting with agents on the phone. It reveals to me their lack of confidence, which is understandable because they're doing something new. But I realize that a lot of questions that you think an agent is going to ask you is only going to be asked of you if they can smell fear. They can smell somebody that is incompetent, okay? And so there is a way that you have to prepare yourself for these phone calls. Of course you want to be coached. Of course you want to be trained. Of course you want to have practice under your belt. But you actually also have to practice these conversations. And so when I am teaching in my community about this topic, I want you to go and learn something for yourself as well that can help you in your business, especially if you're just starting out. It can impact you in a mighty way. Check it out. So many of you heard me say that in the masterclass if you haven't gotten to that phase yet, but you literally get on a Zoom and you practice, how do I posture myself? How do I answer some of these questions when I'm talking to an agent? Your posture is going to eliminate 90% of the questions that you don't want asked. And she's gonna teach you that. If you come on, just got started, but I can do that for. Now they got a lot of questions. Because you sound unsure of yourself. That's why babies can tell when a kid is holding them. You ever seen a newborn baby and then you trying to let the little 5-year-old hold them and they be like, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Like, get off of me. Why? They can feel that whoever's holding them is not confident. How do they know that you're a baby? They like, get this rookie, okay? Help. They start screaming and then the big sis all sad. Well, why is she crying? Girl, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You got to hold, come on, you got to go to work on Myra feet. You gotta hold them like you. Y'all know how you gotta do the babies. They can sense that you're not confident, okay? To pop in here for a second, okay? Tiffany from the future. I'm actually back in my home office in this clip. But I just wanna make sure that if any of you that are watching are aspiring entrepreneurs and are interested in learning the business that I started, that I scaled, and I sustained to this day, 10 years later, I still have this business and it's thriving, doing incredible, and I teach others how to build the same one. I want you to go to tiffany'smasterclass.com, register for my free training. It is live and it is in depth, okay? I do not waste your time. Just because it's free does not mean that I take your time for granted. I give you every single strategy I did to start, everything I did to scale, and everything that I'm currently doing to sustain the success that we have. I shall see you soon. Back to the video. So I want you to, and that's how they are. That's how these agents are on the phone. So you are, so let me, you said, do I do that? We're gonna pull up the list right here. What you mean pull up the list? Do you do it or not? Okay, you gotta be on the phone. Yes, I have a 42-point checklist. So these are the 3 categories. We're gonna do we're gonna make sure we have the marketing in place and the things in place so we can give them something afterwards. I'm gonna make sure this happens. I'm gonna make sure that happens. I'm gonna make sure this. The only thing I need you to be concerned about is this, and this. If I have that, I am able to move at a pace that is gonna make sure that I can protect all parties. Do you have any questions? Are you ready to move forward? And they're like, ooh. Okay. You're taking me so fast. That's how you gotta handle them. Posture is authority. Posture is I do this. Posture is I'm ready to serve. Posture is you coming or not, I'm leaving. Because I'm about to what you doing? You coming or not? They like that. Okay? They like a leader. They like to feel like that somebody that has authority and a care over these transactions is gonna be taking over the charge. When you start talking like that, they don't care if you're licensed. That's not a hill they're willing to die on when you seem like you know your stuff, okay? So posture is everything, all right? So that's gonna eliminate some of these questions that y'all scared that they're gonna ask.